Alright guys, welcome to episode 10 where I try to get my souls back that I lost in the last episode. So yeah, this will be fun. I'm gonna try and avoid two giant crabs and in hopes and attempt to not die and get those 10,000 souls back and I will say this, in Dark Souls, you will lose souls. It will be sad. It will be tragic. You may cry a little bit on the inside. I sometimes do. Alright, you sir, come and follow me. Now, you would think it'd be easier for me to just deal with Holy Knight Hodrick right now, but my plan does work with a few discrepancies, you know. But, you know, each plan has its discrepancies, you know. Mine is that this guy will occasionally try to attack me because I'm really his main focus. When you summon him, he is going to try and kill you. But occasionally he shifts to other enemies. Now this does help me out a little bit, but not too much. I'm just trying to desperately... Okay, there they are. There they are. There they are. There's a crab. There's a crab. The other crab might have spotted me. Nope, did not. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fight the other crab right now. Screw getting the... yeah, whatever. Okay. This guy's killing everything in existence. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other crab real quick. Alright, buddy, come on. Nope. Get it? Yes, I can. And I got it. And I have to avoid this guy. Trying not to die. Panicking a whole lot right now. I just heard somebody parry the crap out of somebody else. Okay. I will say Holy Knight Hodrick is very difficult, as you can see. He is pretty much disowning everything in this game right now. Trying to grab everything before I die. Very painful death. I believe there's two more items in the water. Now the crabs do drop Titanite shards, I believe. So if you do kill one, it might drop something useful. Alright, now it's time for you. Now, I'm going to switch shields real quick, because this shield is extremely useful for parrying, and it does help stamina regeneration. You know, I was totally expecting that to completely go through. Bro, I'm telling you, man, like... beating this guy, I forgot, he does have Estus. I will say his poise definitely is not greater than mine, that's for sure. Oh my god, I'm dead. I am totally dead. Well, I got most of the items in the area, so it was definitely worth summoning him. Now, beating him is completely a different story. And I gotta get my souls back again. But... I got most of the items, and if that counts for anything, that counts for something. A little bit, kind of. Now oh yeah, fuck the dog, I forgot the dog. I am going to see real quick while nobody spots me to see if I got any other rings that I can use. This ring is pretty useful because it shortens the cast time. This combined with a staff will give you an incredibly quick casting time. Do I want to put this on? First, I'm going to try and grab my souls. Let's run past these guys. I need to locate my souls first. Most likely, once I do, one of those crabs are gonna spot me. I'm pretty sure the crab is running towards me as we speak. There's both crabs running towards me, and I am trying to survive. Holy crap. Now, when you go on land, they're not gonna, I don't know why, they're not gonna chase you, but while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and grab this bonfire real quick. There is an item over here. There is an item that I missed over there. Personally, it's not that important for me to get, but I'm still gonna get it anyway so you can see what it is. There is a bonfire down here that I personally like getting because this is a bonfire that I like coming from. So, gonna grab that real quick. I think I'm gonna return to Fireling Shrine and level up a bit. Cause I definitely do want to lose these souls again. Also, there is one attribute I do plan on leveling up that will help increase my faith, so that way I'm not doing some boo-boo healing. As you saw there, I got like 2 points for health. This person has a storyline.
I am Cirrus, of the sun duties we each bear. But one's duty, I doubt we've much to gain from
And of course, she doesn't want to talk to you from the beginning, so yeah, that's always nice.
You haven't given up yet? Then you're a brasher lad that you can make better use of this. I don't need it. Not now
Eventually, you can summon him for a boss, which I definitely plan on doing. Gonna go ahead and get
Oh,
my
this and I
free
thank you,
level up.
dear. Then shall we be bearer? As I have said, but I believe we pilgrims that those. As I have said, I weep that those.
Okay.
Be safe.
He leads to another NPC that you're gonna talk to shortly. This guy eventually goes to pillage and gets more items.
Ah, there you know I'm a petty. Well, perhaps everyone's dead or hollowed away. I might as well fetch some weapons or, well, what do you say? Thank you. You will not. Grey Rat, the thief, was once so until I ended up rotting in a cell.
See if he has anything that I want to buy before he goes. These small parrying shields are very useful for parrying. I feel like the small
Goodbye,
shields
deuce.
are definitely a lot better at parrying. Don't quote me on that.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Reinforcements, can I do it? Yes, I can. So, got that 3. I have to wait to get more Titanite scales. I don't have Twinkling Titanite yet. No, I do not. Alright. So this item right here, if you got, I guess I could say a spell sword kind of a thing. This and some other items that I'm gonna show you are very useful for the spell sword build, where you can use the item to attack as well as you can cast spells with it. I do have this, I should use it.
Pretty, I go.
And then finally, we level up. I know the last episode was kind of long, I kind of like just randomly split it, but I do plan on uploading both episodes on the same day. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and complete one area in a day, and then just split the area between episodes.
Welcome home, Asher. Speak thine heart's Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
We're gonna level this up a little bit so I can carry a little bit more. I'm gonna level this up a little bit as well, so that way I can cast better phase spells.
Retreating to a darkness beyond the reach of flame.
I don't need attunement for
Let them
now because I
assume
really
the new
don't
master,
care for having multiple
inhabiting
spell
ash,
slots that I'm gonna
casting
focus on
themselves
later on
upon
down the
new
road. I'm
forms.
gonna get. Oh no, wait, I don't have any
Let
more.
these
Okay.
souls withdrawn from their vessel. Farewell, Ash. May the
Um. Now, you guys can attest that I've died a lot in these episodes.
Oh, I would do anything. Be safe.
But the more you die, the more you actually are able to level up for free with him. I just don't know how many times you have to die in order to get a level up. I could test it out, but then, yeah, no. Is there anything else I want? I'm gonna switch this out for this. Can I carry the bow as well? Yes, I can. Alright, that's awesome. Can I exchange this for something? Nope, no I cannot. Wow, that is pretty bad. Mirror gloves, mirror trousers. Hmm. Just gonna leave it at that. It really doesn't give you that much protection, but well, whatever. I'm trying not to go over. Oh yeah, I have to. So this is one of the tomes. The other one, I believe, is much later in the game, like way later.
Oh, champion of... Do you wish to hear a tale?
Okay, so I can use. Wait, do I have that already? I feel like I do.
Oh, you've brought me a braille divine now I can tell new tales of the greater miracles. What fun we will...
Can't use that yet. I can use this. I am going to need this because it definitely cures like poison and toxin and all that crap. This I want to say isn't that useful in battle, so I'm gonna go ahead and just skip out on getting
Have a
that.
pleasant... I pray...
Let's see if the handmaiden is selling any useful rings. That is a good thing to check. I believe she sells a life ring, which is something you could have picked at the beginning of the game.
Ah,
No, she's not selling rings yet. Okay, so I gotta get other ash for her to sell some rings.
Ashen?
Does this guy sell any rings? I should have checked this earlier, but
Oh, and in...
he does not sell any. Okay. Definitely gonna need some of those. I don't want to get over 40, so 20 and 20, so this is 19. Get 10 more of those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Those embers I'll buy later. I have enough arrows.
Goodbye, dude.
Now I might drop the bow and arrow for now, so that way I can change out my outfit for a little bit more protection. And since both of these pray, I don't need those anymore. Gonna go ahead and put this shield in this slot, and then I need 14 faith to use that. Now, you will notice the spell buff down there. That is really important when selecting a catalyst for doing faith and sorceries, hex, because the greater the spell buff, the greater the damage of the spell or the effect of the spell, as well as some catalysts are better for certain things, like certain staffs are better for dark spells versus other staffs, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now the good thing about this spell is that you can actually use it to heal yourself as well as other people. There's one last area I want to get to before I get to Farron Keep, which is pretty... It's a very annoying area, Farron Keep. Now I will say the DLC by far is the most, how can I put this, irritating area that I've ever been through. Both DLC. Like honestly, if I could avoid it, I would, because even though you do get some really useful weapons and stuff, you also have to deal with a lot, and I mean a lot of BS from software. And it gets pretty bad. Pretty bad. Now, before moving on, I will say this. In this area, one of the things I recommend doing is a little bit of practice PvP. And I want to say don't waste too many embers. 1 or 2 embers, fight some people here and there, and then after that move on to the next area, just so you get the practice. If you do play online, plan on getting invaded. Now I have to devise a plan to run past this crab. I have to run past both of the crabs, alright. So I'm just gonna run frantically for my life. Hopefully it works. Gonna run for the shore here. Waiting for my health, stamina. Run past, nope, definitely don't run past that guy. Try and run past him, try and run past him. There's another one. There's a dog and another guy here. And there's an item. Run past, try and run past him. Okay, can I? Yes, I can. Alrighty. I believe there's nope, there's not an item over here. There was an item over here. I think it's only in New Game Plus. Oh, that's so much better. Definitely does heal for a lot more. Alright, so now we're gonna deal with this guy. And that crab is stalking me super hard right now. And then there's another one of those guys over here. This one's a little bit more active. Alright, definitely didn't see that. These guys are pretty annoying, but they aren't like too difficult to do. Alright, so I think... Nope, that was a figment of my imagination. There was not an item over there. Alright, now there's this thing right here. We're gonna run over here first, because there's a few items I want to get before fighting him. He already sees me, that's fantastic. Pretty decent armor. That armor you would have gotten if you started out as a warrior, as well as these weapons. Those weapons personally are a favorite of mine. I am definitely a big favorite of Twin Blades, but keep in mind, they do take more stamina. Alright, now to deal with this guy right here. And hopefully not die. That thing will take off a good chunk of your health. Yep, good chunk of your health. And it's a good thing I didn't have that many souls. Honestly, I don't think it's important for me to fight him right now. Really don't. But I do want to get my souls back. So I'm going to switch to this bonfire right here. Then I'm going to run down here. Where, okay, he's over there. Alright, we'll get those two. Up, one drops something. A pike, okay. That's a pretty useful weapon. I don't really care much for those guys, so I'm just gonna run past them. Try to, anyways. Then I'm gonna run over here and get this guy real quick. Now he doesn't move before I attack him. But if I run this way, you bet he will jump up and attack you. And then there's this guy over here. Alrighty. And then we're gonna go back to this thing right here. Now, on my other character, I'd fight this thing up, down, left, and right. But on this character, I'm a little hesitant. And I will say this. That is known as an ultra great sword. You can parry a lot of weapons in this game, but the ultra great sword is not one of them. I should have put the ring of sacrifice on. However, there is an exception to that rule. If somebody is one-handing an ultra great sword, you can parry it. But if they two-hand an ultra great sword, that you can't parry it. So if you're planning on parrying in this game, keep an important note of that. Alright, that hit me. That hit me straight in the face. You know, I might just let these souls go. I'm gonna do this. Told you he gets up. And then that one gets up as well. Switch this for a ring of sacrifice. And then we are going to... Where are they? There they are. Oh, does he fight them? Alrighty. That was... yeah. So, on the list of enemies to avoid, that is definitely one of them. It's a good thing we had that ring of sacrifice. Now, I don't believe I have souls to spend, and this is not enough souls to get a point. So, we're going to try a little PvP practice. I'm going to go to this bonfire. There is an item, and I don't know why I haven't gotten it earlier, but I should have gotten it to show you. In the Firelink Shrine, actually, let me just show you real quick, because this might be a useful item if you plan on playing online, and you want to, or need to make a quick escape while invaded. Honestly, you're not really going to escape, but this kind of evens the odds. It's called the Seat of the Giant. If you run up here, wait for this fog wall to disappear. Someday soon. This is a giant. Pick up the Seat of the Giant tree. I'd call it Seat of the Giant, whatever. When you activate this item in your world, anybody who invades can be hit by any of the enemy NPCs. So, let's say you want to make a quick escape to the boss. If you get invaded, activate this item, run straight to the boss. Once you get to the boss door and you go through the fog wall, all invaders get returned home. And with the Seat of the Giant, that invader might be busy with the enemies in the area, or at least trying to avoid them. And in certain areas, it's definitely hard to get through, so an invader might not want to get through it. he might, at the end of the day, just return home because he might not want to deal with it. So, we're going to activate this. Now, since I don't have Holy Knight Hodrick in my game trying to attack me, if I do get invaded, I should get, emphasis on should, get a blue sentinel. And the last ring we are going to have, for now, is going to be this one, so that way when I do cast heal, it should increase the amount of health I get. So when you invade, activate your Ember, and then just wait. Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes you might get invaded instantly, sometimes it takes 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm gonna wait about like 2 or 3 minutes, and then if I don't get invaded, I'm probably gonna continue to the boss, which is that away. Now that I think about it, I might do, the next areas are Fair and Keep and Cathedral of the Deep. I might do Cathedral of the Deep first because there's a covenant there that I personally don't join, but it is the only covenant that you can respect your character at. I don't know why. I personally find it annoying. It would be useful if you could respect your character at any covenant. That would be nice. Definitely would be useful. But when you give covenant items to the covenants, which are like this vertebrae shackle, pale tongue, and there's some others, you get items after a certain rank. And some of these are spells, some of these are swords, and some of them are pretty useful to have. I don't think I'm getting invaded. Now I have my homeward bone selected because if it grays out, that means I just got invaded. And with that being said, I'm not getting anything. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just run to the boss, and we're going to go ahead and get through the Crystal Sage boss. Now, because I have that Faith Lady, that guy that I talked to with the Ungodly Hammer, you are able to summon him here to help you out. Come on. Alright, now to get through this place. Alright, here he is. We're gonna get this guy real quick. Nope, definitely missed that. Backstab. Alright, I got that. Got this guy. Now I will say, when you summon a Phantom in your game, you are more likely to get invaded. Okay, getting invaded or getting hit by everybody up now. Okay, now for the boss. Now, there's a few things you need to know about this boss before fighting him. One, well, we'll get to it in a minute. So, one is, this is a, I want to say, magic boss. So, you definitely want to be close. Because if you're ranged with a magic boss, trust me when I tell you, she will shoot spells faster than a machine gun. Okay, now I would apply the lightning or whatever I have to this weapon, but because it's a boss weapon, you really can't do that. That's one of the things about boss weapons, is you can't infuse them, and you can't use elemental buffs with them. Alright, now I believe this might be the stage. Yep. So you see there's multiple ones. Some of them will have blue crystals, one of them will have a purple crystal. That's the one you want to go for, because that is the actual boss. If you attack the other ones, you do not get any, no damage goes to the actual boss. So if you attack one of the blue sphered ones, you're pretty much wasting your time. Alright, which one? There we go. Alrighty. I don't want to heal right in front of her. Alrighty, heal real quick. It's really important to notice that because I've seen some people take on this boss, and every time multiple of them show up, I see them go after the wrong one. What? There you are. Also, you'll notice the magic will be different. Okay, okay. Damn it, I missed. Alrighty. Now, I would heal with the faith, but it's really hard to heal in the middle of a battle. Purple one, where are you? There you are. One more hit, there we go. Alright, and that's all you need to know to this boss. So, in the first phase, you know, it's pretty easy. You just attack her, stay close, don't go far, because the spells that she has, the farther you go, do more damage, so it's a lot easier to die when you're at a distance. And when multiple of them show up, you definitely want to go for the one that does purple magic, not blue magic, because if you go with the ones that do the blue magic, you're wasting your time. And with that being said, I am going to go really quick to Firelink Shrine. I'm going to show you another important boss item. Now, if you are doing a sorcery build, for this boss item, you get an option between a sword and a spell. I would say go for the spell first. I personally don't find it that useful.
So,
But in PvE, it'd be pretty useful. In PvP, personally, it's not. This right here is very important because it increases item discovery. So when you equip that weapon, it increases your item discovery, coupled with a
the
few other
undead legion of
items.
sworn by joyous gain inside their keep. Even accursed undead, I pity the son.
Coupled with some other items I usually use in order to get certain items that I want. So I'll just equip that sword, use one of the rusted coins. Actually, I'll use both rusted coins, and then I'll just go out, fight some enemies, and then get some rare drops. Now, when you talk to him now, he is going to tell you how to get to the Fair and Keep area where the Abyss Watchers is.
Gaining admission to the Legion. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special. I pity.
I'll show you what he's talking about in a separate video. Now let's see if we can upgrade for...
Oh, I would do it.
Yes,
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the...
And we're going to put a little bit more towards vitality so that way I can carry a bit more.
Be safe.
Now, I believe once you get to a certain area, you can't level up with him anymore. So if you... I believe that is after the Abyss Watchers boss. So if you do get to that point... Oh, he's back. Okay.
Oh, hello. You've come at... It took some prowling. Go on.
Did you get a ring though? No, you didn't. But he did get some better arrows. How much could I buy? Yep, definitely gonna buy me some arrows. No, actually, I should level up first. He also does get some pretty good armor, especially for the build I'm trying to go for, because I'm trying to go for more of a dex build, so I'm gonna definitely be using a lot of lighter armor. So after a few bosses, I might come back and get some of this armor. But for now...
Goodbye. Oh, this...
I'm just gonna use these points to level up real quick. Did I? Nope, I didn't get any additional souls, so this is all I have to level up with.
Welcome home, I should speak. Very well. Then touch the darkness within. Take nourishment from these souls. Let these souls.
We're gonna do 2 more. Oh, well, we can just do 1 more there. Alright, whatever. Okay.
Farewell, Ash. May the.
And with that being said, I know my strategy was a little bit hectic. And it definitely takes some finesse. Because you're summoning somebody who is going to attack you, but you're going to stay within distance for them just to be able to follow you, so that way they can attack other things. There is a lot of stuff in that area, and that area is pretty difficult. So I say, when Dark Souls gives you an opportunity to use something to your favor, go ahead and use it. Because at the end of the day, from beginning to end of this game, you're going to be using almost every item you get at one point. And that point is going to be when you're dying 10,000 times and you're running out of options, so you're looking at all the items you have to see if anything can help you get through the ungodly challenge that you've taken on. I should use this sword more. The Hollow Slayer Greatsword still gives me more damage. One of the things I like about the Uchi Katana is the style and how useful it is in battle. Especially doing this where you can parry, coupled with skill shield like this one or this one, will give you a very useful style. But anyways, with that being said, if you like the information that I just gave you, if you like watching the hectic stuff that I just went through, dodging crabs, invaders, and God knows what else, like, subscribe, support the channel, because I definitely want to show you my way of playing video games, so that way you don't miss anything, and also so that you can enjoy the game to the fullest, because Dark Souls is one of those games where if you do it right, you will enjoy it, but you gotta learn how the game works first, and that's what I'm trying to show you. Kind of. I died a couple of times, but that's besides the point. Let's not focus on that. Anyways, support the channel, like, subscribe if you like my videos, and I'll see you later, guys.